Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more. Lay me down behind the moon.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Erica Vane back with another amazing All-American video, and in this video I wanted to talk about how the forfeit will actually help Crenshaw. Let's get into it. Okay, so if you've been living under a rock, part of Spencer's storyline this season is that he returned to South Crenshaw as a school to be able to save it from being swooped up in Carter's big gentrification plan and turned into a charter school and having all of its students carted off to other schools, not able to actually stay and matriculate in their own neighborhood at their own school. So Spencer decided to leave Beverly Hills at the end of season 2, return back to South Crenshaw to play because he was ranked as the 54th player in the country, has a ton of notoriety, a ton of scouts looking at him, and would bring positive recognition to the school. And then his goal was to be able to win the state championship. And if he won the state championship, there's no way a board of directors would vote to close down a school that just won state championship for football. So that was the plan, right? But child, we are 12 episodes in and this plan is going off the rails. At the first half of this season, Spencer was struggling with his arm going numb. He couldn't figure out what was going on there. Thankfully, he got into therapy with Dr. Spears. Shout out to Dr. Spears. Dr. Spears is life. And had to handle that. In addition, the team was struggling because freaking Raggedy Carter, I know he's not raggedy now, y'all, but he was raggedy then. So I'm going to definitely still give him the adjective of raggedy because at the start of the season, he was moving real raggedy. He raised the GPA requirements, which disqualified half of Spencer's team. The team was losing. Carter was working overtime to make sure that this plan did not come to fruition. So this has not been something that has been an easy walk to have, right? And they get a kicker that is throwing games because he can't even kick. They get Nani back. Spencer gets his arm together. They tutor some people. They get qualified again. And okay, now we back. We making this run for state. We doing good. Boom, boom, boom. Tamika is killed and sends shockwaves through the community. And in episode 12, we get to see Spencer convince the team to forfeit the game, not just take a knee during the anthem in protest of her actual murder after the body cam footage was leaked. And as of right now, episodes 12 and episodes 13, as of right now, as it stands, they're basically communicating that this season is over, right? Like, the season is done. South Crenshaw forfeited. They're not making a playoff state run anymore. And then ultimately that would look like, okay, so South Crenshaw is done. South Crenshaw is doomed because the plan was win state title, the school don't close. You don't win a state title, the school still closed. But because other things have also happened, and what we get a preview of in episode 13, I think that this forfeit will actually help Crenshaw. But before I finish the video, I wanted to take a second and let you guys know that we are looking for models for the Erica Vane TV merch. We will be doing a few shoots in the Los Angeles area the first half of June. So if you are in the Los Angeles area, you are interested in modeling, you want to get free Erica Vane TV merch, would like to meet me, and just want to have a fun, amazing day on set, then click the link in the description box or type the link that you see on your screen right now into your browser and submit yourself to be an Erica Vane TV model. I am looking for all skin tones, all sizes. I really would love it if my subscriber community would be the face of the merch. That would be optimal for me. So please, please, please check down in the link in the description box and submit yourself. I think it's going to be fun. Okay, but back to the video. Before I get into what the actual forfeit will do to help Crenshaw, I also want to make a note that Grace Carter, child, I'm already getting her name messed up. Grace James, that's nothing but, you know, the Lord coming in and helping me in this video, because that is the point. Grace and Carter are having a start of a love connection. We saw in episode 10 them actually get a little bit closer. We get to see a peek into Carter's life, and we got to see that he's actually not an asshole. He just plays one on TV. Anyway, And I definitely think that the writers are shipping them. We're going in that direction where D'Angelo and Grace will date and ultimately, I guess, develop into something more. They do seem like they would be really great for each other now that we get to see the human side of Carter. He is very intelligent, he is very ambitious, he has a lot going on for himself, and Grace is as well. So this seems like a match made in heaven. And ultimately, Grace could be the whole key for Crenshaw not getting shut down, because listen, you could stay on as principal, she could come on as vice principal. She's already working in and out of this dang on school. She getting the garden together, putting up posters for the playoffs, redesigning this, doing all that. It's a whole academic Jay-Z and Beyonce thing happening right here. So like, just go ahead and make it happen. Problem solved. School's still open. Yep. Nah, y'all, but even if it's not Grace that helps keep the school open, because now Carter has had a whole mindset shift and he's probably going to work through his trauma from the bullying from Billy, because Lord, he definitely came back with a vengeance, because he still feels the type of way. But now that he has a little bit more pleasant memories, a little bit of support in Grace, he can actually shift his perspective on Crenshaw and actually probably see more of the benefits, the joy, and the greatness that is in his community. But even if the whole Grace angle doesn't work out to save the school, with them actually forfeiting, Spencer's speech went viral. The speech that he gave to his teammates before they actually decided to forfeit went viral. And we see in the episode 13 trailer that now Spencer and Olivia are famous. Spencer is famous for his speech going viral. Olivia is famous for her podcast. Layla read a letter where Olivia admitted to being the one to release the body cam footage and explained it and all that kind of stuff. So now they're both famous. So while they don't have the state title or all of the accolades that come from that, South Crenshaw is going to start to be shifted into a conversation of a school that produce academic athletes and activists who can actually go in and try to dismantle a school that looks like, at least on TV, right, on the news, it looks like it's putting forth really, really vocal, smart, intellectual, activated youth that have a clear message and a clear point of view and something worthwhile to say. I think that the notoriety that's going to come from Spencer's speech is going to also be something that helps support keeping South Crenshaw open, because that in and of itself repositions the school to see like, yo, this is not just some little raggedy school in the hood. Y'all better try another one, because South Crenshaw ain't it. We got Kia, we got Chris, we got Spence, all these bright, bomb black kids. Go ahead somewhere with y'all trying to close the school down, please. Just go ahead. And I do want to also note, y'all, that I don't think that South Crenshaw season is actually done, because also in the episode 13 preview, we see Beverly and South Crenshaw in uniform standing next to each other while Coach Montez gives a speech about how Spencer's speech went viral. And a lot of people are saying, well, oh, this could be a scrimmage or something like that. Okay, cool. To me, yes, Billy could get his team together to help Beverly prepare for state or prepare for playoffs, but it's nothing really in it for Crenshaw. If they are completely out, then coming to help Beverly train isn't going to do anything for them. Like, so that wouldn't just naturally happen. I feel like it would have to be a win-win or a benefit for the both of them. So there could be something happening behind the scenes in reference to people being considered, new considerations around, because both forfeited, not just South Crenshaw, but the other team that they were playing forfeited as well. So that could technically be used as a draw, and they could have a couple other games that could be runoffs for placements of that one other spot that's going to go into playoffs. So I do not think that it's done. And I'm still looking for the footage, but I remember seeing a trailer where Spencer actually knocked the hell out of Dane, and we have yet to see South Crenshaw play Westlake yet. So I think that we're still going to get to see that. I just don't know when. All right, y'all, those are my thoughts on how the forfeit will actually help South Crenshaw. It is your turn. Jump down in the comment section down below and let me know what you think. Do you think that the forfeit is actually going to help and not hurt? Do you think that Spencer was right for convincing the team to do this? Let me know, what do you expect? Do you still think that we could potentially get Beverly Hills and South Crenshaw going up for the state title? That would be chef's kiss. Let me know all that and more in the comment section down below. If you're new here, I'm Erica Vane, your girl, your homie. Some of them is calling me the GOAT in these all-American streets, but you know, humbly, respectfully. I post new All American videos every day, sometimes twice a day, and you should really join the tribe by hitting subscribe. Our community is lit, y'all. It is literally the best. We talk about everything when it comes to the show. If you love All American and you love talking about it and you can't stop talking about it, then you will feel at home here. There's so many people who jump in the comment section and just like, so glad I found your channel because nobody wants to talk about this show with me. We will talk about this show with you. I am up at 3 o'clock in the morning responding to comments because I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot about this part. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button. I would also appreciate it if you could share this. Share this on your social media. If it's on your Twitter, drop the link. If it's on your Insta story, screenshot and make sure that you tag me at ericavane.com. I would greatly appreciate the share love. I already appreciate every view that y'all give me and us growing this community. Also, our Erica Vane TV merch, All American Edition, is back on pre-order. It will be on pre-order for limited time. So bean.com/shop and check out the new merch in addition to me bringing back some of the limited merch from our first release and get into that. And if you missed any of my All American videos, you can check them out in my All About All American playlist right here. And if you're looking for something else to get into or to watch, because Erica Vane TV is covering a plethora of entertainment stuff, y'all, like a plethora. I got 2 show suggestions for you right here. I'll see you in my next amazing All American video. Bye.